Greetings from Tokyo, everyone. It was a smooth time coming in. We had priority baggage, so our bags came out first. We just jumped right in and got into a taxi and came straight here. Took about 45 minutes. I think that's record time. My hair is all nice and fuzzy. But here we are at the Conrad in Tokyo. This is not our first rodeo here. We are in room 3621. And let's go in and see it. They did upgrade us to a Bayview room, so that's nice. I think they've upgraded this paneling since the last time we were here. It looks like they've had a soft refurb. So we didn't score a suite on this occasion, but they do know we're coming back. And I'm hoping that at that time, we may actually get, I think they've done something with these doors too. They're barn doors, but I don't remember the wood paneling like this last time. This hasn't changed much. The sinks are the same. In here, we're going to have toilet with your usual washlet. And here is your shower. This really hasn't changed at all. Round mirror. These are my favorite basins anywhere. I want to get these for my home. They're small, but they're effective and they're Kohler. I got to find them. And then you got your bathroom over here with your blind that you can open if you want to. And we've got a bit of closet space in here. You got your safe. You got your area to, you got extra blankets, hanging storage, etc., etc. And carpet hasn't changed. It was always the sakura blossoms here, but I do think that the color of the wood may have changed. That mural on the wall, that's the same as it was. And we did score the good view. Hi, hun, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Not as tired as the time we took the limo bus to Shinjuku, right?
No.
In traffic. This was much better. If you're coming into Narita...
And there's these nice chocolates.
Oh, did they give us chocolates? Lovely. Oh, so we actually have a Never Just Stay Inspired. All right,
nice.
They gave us a little card. That's great. This settee is the same as I remember too. So, it doesn't look tired considering how long it's been here. And we just went over the Rainbow Bridge on our way here. You can see that and Odaiba off in the distance. And down here, I'll get a better picture of this in the morning. This is the Hamarikyu Gardens. They are right below us. This was the best view that we had the last time, I think, when we had a suite. But we are on the 36th floor too, so we're one floor below the executive lounge floor. And everything else is the same. So king bed, you got your desk table here. We have the obligatory Nespresso machine and some tea. Ooh, I'm gonna have some tea tonight. And in here, you have your usual amenities, cups. What's over here? Fridge. Anything in the fridge? Fridge is stocked. And TV that's not, TV that's not the biggest TV I've ever seen, but that's cool. Don't really care that much. And we are going to take a nice hot shower and bath and go to bed because we got an early one tomorrow. We are heading to Hakone in the middle of the day and we got some stuff to do before that. So say goodnight.
Good night.
Bye.
As most of you know, Andy is celiac. We were hopping on the Shinkansen from Tokyo to Hakone the next day after a quick look at the early cherry blossoms, and we wanted some GF Ekiben for the train ride. These are impossible to find, so I inquired with the concierge at the Conrad by email before we traveled as to whether they could fulfill that need. They let us know that their Kazahana restaurant could provide GF bento boxes. We picked these up at breakfast the morning of our stay. They were lovingly packed in a Conrad shopping bag complete with ice packs and wrapped in furoshiki or traditional bento box cloth. The contents were spectacular. Neither of us could tell they were gluten-free and the taste was sublime and authentic Ekiben style. At the time of purchase in March 2025, the cost was $50 per person. I've been asked many times if they would provide this service to people not staying as guests in the hotel. Since they serve bento boxes in their restaurant, perhaps, but you would need to inquire with Kazahana Restaurant directly to know for sure.
So we're on the Yurikamome line. I forgot to hit the record button the first time. We're on the Yurikamome line, and we are on a self-driving train that goes out to Odaiba. We take this one stop and get to the Conrad, so just going between Shimbashi and Shiodome, it's easier on the legs, and we happen to get the front or the back seat. I'm not sure which it is. We're going to find out in a minute. I don't know which way we're going.
That's normal.
We're going to finally check into the Conrad, so what a treat. At least we get to sit. It's cool. Hey everybody, standing outside the Conrad Tokyo today in lovely downtown Shiodome. Over this direction is the Villa Fontaine, the Hotel Villa Fontaine, also a very nice hotel. If you could afford to stay in this area, it's wonderful. I think the Villa Fontaine is a bit cheaper and I would highly recommend it. We stay on points, so it's cheap. Hey everyone, I got my hair up again because it's been a long day and I'm hot. Just here to say we are at the Conrad Tokyo. We've checked in earlier this morning. We came back and got our room. The good news is it is a Bayview suite. The bad news is it's on the lowest floor. It's room 3127. I'll take you through it. It's not different than it was the last time we were here 5 years ago. They haven't upgraded anything, so the hotel's the same. So here as you walk in, you have your second toilet, your guest toilet, with a little basin. None of that's changed. And let's move along. I'm sorry, it's kind of a mess in here. They are so busy. Monday is kind of officially the beginning of cherry blossom season, and it's gonna be packed for the weekend here. The lobby was full of people when we came back to get our card. And they had the wrong luggage here, so there's just been this whole thing with finding the right luggage. You have a big mirror right here. You have this divider here. I've always liked these rooms. This is the closet, the walk-in that goes through to the bathroom, so you can see there. We've got a lot of luggage. We've been playing a lot of crane games. This is the living room to the suite right here. And it is still as lovely as ever. Some of the furniture is just looking a little bit worn because they haven't done a soft refurb in at least 5 years that I know of. Out here, we have your Hamarikyu view and also your Rainbow Bridge view. So you can see Odaiba over there in the distance. That's I think it's the Fuji building, the one with the ball on it. And right there, you can see the Hilton Odaiba. So, it's a lovely view. It's a little bit low. We missed some of it because of the buildings. We were up higher the last time, but hey, we were upgraded from a regular room to this lovely suite. They know I'm a big fan. This is our 4th visit, and they were kind enough to upgrade us, so I'm certainly not gonna throw stones. Here at the TV, we have your controls. We have your Nespresso machine. Oh, they give you 6 capsules here. That's a bit more generous. It's been 4 at most of the places. Let's see what we have under here. We have your mini bar, ice, kettle. What have we got here? Oh, this is going to be some little bottles of scotch and whiskey and that kind of thing. Oh, and how do I get to this? Oh, here are teacups, tea, extra glasses, some wines, some more glasses in there. This is mirrored, I don't know why, so hello. What do we got over here? In this side, we have a fridge. Let's see if the fridge, yes, the fridge is populated. There it is. So here's the little desk. That serves as a desk I really like. I think the furniture's even the same as it was the last time we were here, so nothing's really changed. This little chaise lounge is nice. You do have your automatic curtains over here. This may be new. This low desk. I don't know if it was like that before. King size bed, second TV, Let's see what we have in here. We have the remote for the TV. We have some drawers and some, nope, just drawers. I don't think there's anything in them. And over here, we have your bathroom with your 2 sinks. I love these sinks. Your big circle mirror. Over in here, we have the bathtub and the shower on the wall there. And next to it, we have your second toilet. Well, really your first toilet. Got our Conrad towels, robes, and that's about it. It's a fairly reasonable size suite and lovely of them to upgrade us. They didn't have to on this occasion. I do love this decor with the little bird on it. Always like that. But they do need to update it. It's starting to get old. I'll leave you with that. They also lost our luggage. It was really not a big deal. We had forwarded some. They sent the wrong people's luggage to our room. I suspect they probably switched them by mistake, and they had it sorted out in 5 minutes, but not before the bell captain was up, apologizing as they do. We did get a free bottle of champagne out of it, which is, nice, but it actually wasn't even necessary. But that whole problem was coming from the fact that the staff aren't coping well with the influx of people. They look stressed. Second time we've had to wait in line at the Conrad Tokyo today. This is unacceptable. So this is the Overflow room. It's China Blue, one of their restaurants. They set up the full buffet in here during busy periods for breakfast. At first I thought, but actually it is a full buffet except for the chef making the omelets and things. And Andy likes the cool velvet blue settees here that we've got, booths. Yeah.
If I could get pants like these.
Oh God. He's got 2 omelets and a latte. I'm finishing my matcha latte. The only complaint that I have, and it is a complaint, is that they've started taking on cruise passengers, and that's fine. They gotta make a living. That's giving them some really good revenue, I'm sure. But the way they're handling the crowd from that has not been so good. So I don't know if they've just started doing it or what. Breakfast was chaotic yesterday. They had all 3 restaurants open to take in the overflow. Clearly the cruise passengers were getting breakfast, which is fine. But I don't know why they didn't take those people and cordon them off into their own area so they didn't disrupt the rest of their normal guests. Maybe there were too many of them. I don't know. But that was really annoying. We had to wait in line for our breakfast for like 20 minutes, and that's kind of not acceptable. I actually made reservations for the next 2 days. Today it wasn't like that, so it was like a one-day thing.
Once the influx of cruise passengers was gone, there was nothing bad that can be said about Conrad Tokyo's Cerise restaurant's breakfast buffet. It stands as one of the finest breakfast buffets I've experienced on the entire globe. The room and buffet are beautiful, service is exceptional, food options are vast, and great quality. If you have the means or are a Diamond Hilton member, this is one hotel and buffet that you don't want to miss. The club lounge is located on the 37th floor and exudes warmth and elegance, along with great views. This was another surprise treat for Celiacs, along with several other high-end hotels. Upon hearing of Andy's celiac, the chef at the lounge insisted on providing specially crafted club lounge mini-meals for him each night. This came in the form of about 3 courses, and the offerings were nothing short of spectacular. Everything you see here is gluten-free, including the bread options.
So I'm lying on the lounge one last time until we have to check out, and it was another great stay. I do like this hotel. It's one of our favorites. They were kind enough to upgrade us to a suite again. Lower level, but still with a bay view. You can't fault that. The food is exceptional. The service is pretty exceptional. They have cruise ships in now, and this is my one probably beef with them, that I think they had a big influx of people leaving on a cruise that just happened this weekend. I don't know if it's always like this, if it's something new they're doing, and I understand wanting to make the income. That makes sense to me. But it meant that we had to wait in a pretty long line for breakfast one day, and they had 3 restaurants open, and they had the buffet in at least 2 different places, but it just didn't seem the same. And the staff, the service is still exceptional. They're all wonderful, so there's nothing to fault. This is still one of my favorite hotels in the world, and I think the Conrad Osaka is too. Here's Andy sitting playing a little last Pokemon, looking at the view of Hamarikyu Gardens in the bay. Must be nice. That's another wrap for Japan 2025.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.